Hey, this is still Who Am I with Hadassah. To buttress what I explained about the differences between character, personality, and temperament, I would like to cite examples. Your character, for example, as I explained earlier, that it is the real you. It is your real temperament modified by your childhood experience, your background, your education, and every other thing that happens around you while growing up. And that's why oftentimes you hear things like, that girl is beautiful, but she has a very terrible character or repulsive character. Oftentimes that character, comes out as a result of probably the upbringing of that person, probably because of where the person was brought up, probably because of what the person has experienced or has gone through in life. And personality, on the other hand, as explained, is the way you want people to perceive you, the way you want people to see you as. There are many people who present themselves as lovely. Like you've seen people with very wonderful personality, but they are completely different back home. Their character is kind of different from who they really are. Does that make sense to you? Like, okay, you see people present themselves as wealthy. You see people present themselves as well dressed, as neat, as organized. But that is not their real character. If you get to their houses, for example, you can see them as completely disorganized, as they may turn out to be unfriendly, whereas they are presenting themselves to you as friendly, probably because of what they want to get from you, or probably because they want to win your heart. A guy, for example, might present himself as a wonderful personality because he wants to win your heart of a babe, that kind of a thing. And your temperament, on the other hand, is the real you. No matter how much you present yourself as being nice, as patient, as calm, as outgoing, your temperament is the original you. That is the real you. It's your inborn trait. It cannot change. Your character and your personality can change, yes, because it can be influenced. Your personality can be influenced. Okay, for example, someone who was brought up in the village can come to the city and be completely transformed, probably because of his or her education, because of his or her environment. Okay, like for someone who is staying in Banana Island in Lagos, Nigeria, for instance, would probably have a completely different personality to someone who is staying in Ajegunle. The kind of environment they stay can play a major role and influence on their personality. Now, your personality and your character changes as explained. Your character can also change, probably if you have a kind of repulsive character, for example, training and continuous reprimanding from people, assessment from people who really love you and care about you, constantly talking to you about how you need to change some things about you that doesn't really represent you well, can be a major influence and cause you to change your character and your personality. Remember, as I explained, your environment and your education can influence your personality, but your temperament is inborn. Your temperament is genetic. Your temperament is hereditary, and that can never change. Your temperament cannot change because it is you. It is the way you are. It can be slightly modified, probably because of your personality and character, but it still doesn't change. So no matter what happens around you, even if it tends to lie low for a period of time, probably because a sanguine, for instance, if a sanguine finds himself in a way where he cannot really express himself or herself, you might want to see him or her as a different person. But that doesn't mean the temperament has changed. It is still there. Your temperament is like the color of your skin, is like the texture and the color of your hair. It cannot change. Even if you dye it, even if you try to change your complexion, it still doesn't change the fact that it has always been what it has always been. So that is it. And keep watching, and thank you so much. I love to appreciate everyone who keeps subscribing to our YouTube channel. That's Expand Vision. And I still remain your temperament coach. My name is Hadassah, and this program is Who Am I with Hadassah, where we talk about temperament, everything you need to know about temperament. And so this is about revealing a whole lot to you about yourself, about the people around you, to make you a better person, to make you release and maximize your potentials. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for the next episode. Bye for now.